Hey ladies and gents and all the people. So today we're going to be talking about something that I personally love to talk about, and that is like the Percy Jackson series and just Rick Riordan's books in general about mythical gods and worlds and things like that. So I don't know, I don't think I would be what you consider a super fan or like a crazy fan, but I have read a lot of those books. So I've read the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series, I think 6 times. I think the first time I read it was when I was in like 4th or 5th grade. And then Heroes of Olympus, that series, I think I've read twice completely. Because I had to wait until, like, cause when I would read it, I'd like read through all of it and then a new book would come out and then I might be slightly burned out. So pretty much I just waited until they all came out and then I just reread it. And then the Kane Chronicles, I've only read once. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and not all of these series, like, are super interlocking, but, like, sometimes there are a few hidden messages here and there throughout the series and books and stuff. Magnus Chase, I've read all of them except the new one that came out. The Ship of the Dead recently came out, and that hopefully I'll be able to read during Christmas time because it's on my Christmas list. So hopefully I'll get it. And then the Trials of Apollo. Actually, I kind of really enjoyed those. But I've read those only once because also, again, their series is still going on. And then like the Demigod series, Demigod Diaries and like the other extra books, I haven't read any of those yet. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to read them. But yeah, so I guess a lot of people, I guess like a lot of people like to put a lot of love on these books, or like a lot of mixture of love and hate. And for me it's just like, are there some plot holes in the storyline? Yes, maybe. Are there things that could go better with these books? Probably. But are they exciting to me and do I enjoy them? Do they take my mind off of other things? Absolutely. And that's why I usually read books, is because I enjoy them or they're interesting. And I guess something that I could say that I wish felt slightly different, and I could be completely wrong in this, but I feel like some of the books lately, with more of like the Percy Jackson series and sort of like that sort of thing, it feels like Rick Riordan, or however you say his name, Rick, has found like just a solid way. He's like figured out like a code almost, or like a formula of how he likes to write his books. And I guess maybe sometimes it feels like, sometimes when you're reading it feels predictable, but it's still enjoyable. I still enjoy the witty, weird ways that he figures out to write speech and mix old mythical god stuff into modern day society, which I think is exciting. And even if it's not completely perfect, I think it's still fun to read. And I'm definitely really excited for the new books to come out, and I really hope they're awesome. But yeah, so I don't know, I think that's it. I think that's all. I was just, so the reason why I got ranting on Percy Jackson is because I was going through YouTube, and I learned that there was like the Lightning Thief musical. There was like a musical about that, and so I was like listening to the music, and I may not be a theater fan. Like, I enjoy theater and I've done theater before. It's very fun and it's very enjoyable to do. But I am not the kind of person that constantly listens to like theater music. But it was super fun to listen to the music that they had. Like, the music was catchy, and if you've read the books, it's pretty hilarious to listen to the characters come to life. And as I was foraging through the internet, I came across these 2 creators on the internet, on the YouTubes. What is it? I have it written down so I don't forget. Frog City. She has made a Percy Jackson web series, and so has the video bird. So they're both ladies, they're both young ladies who have made like Percy Jackson video series sort of thing, and both were very interesting, very cool, and I enjoyed the different casts. But Oh, it was fun. It was cool seeing young creators. It was awesome. So I just so excited to see them. And yeah, and they're both, I think they are the directors to like their casts, and they don't work together, I guess, but they're just two separate people that I applaud. Yeah, I just love how they put it together. And I don't know, if you are curious on how they made, like, showed off their Percy Jackson or their Annabeth, just look them up. I bet you would enjoy it. Yeah, those are the two most memorable creators that I found. But besides that, today, haven't done really much besides that. So I went I went caroling with some fellow college kids, sang to some of the neighbor people, and then I went to work and nobody came to the pool. So I just read a little bit. Besides that, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. This week is formal, if not formal week. This week is, I'm sorry, I can't think of it. Essay week. Test day, I guess. What is the word? I can't think of it. It's test week right now. We're doing testing and everything, so, but my classes, I've already gone through the hard part, so these tests I'm taking aren't, I don't call them tests because they're not difficult. I mean, I guess I'm taking an improv speech, like, they throw an idea at you and you get like 20 seconds to think of how to like say a speech, and then you go and you get 5 minutes. And then I'm doing like a improv essay where same thing, she gives us an essay idea and then you just type as fast as you can and give her an essay. Yeah, and since I've already done all the concerts I've had to, so my music classes are finished with. So yeah, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope you have an amazing day. See you later.